It's race day here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, a track that's certainly seen a fair share of electrifying races over the past few years, and there are no doubts that today's race will be just as brilliant. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Verstappen, Sainz, Ricciardo, Hamilton, Stroll, Tsunoda, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, Zhou, Albon, Hülkenberg, Sargent, Gasly, Ocon, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the... And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon, Nose. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little lines get ready for the race.
Radio check.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding. now use DRS. DRS now available. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. That's Sargent just ahead. Push hard. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 22.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap, 1 minute 20.3. Sargent's ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 22.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Time last lap, 1:20.3. Okay, we're currently at the back. That's last place. Sargent ahead. They're on fresh softs. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 20.6 seconds. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 18.6 seconds. And gap to the car in front, 18.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Your last lap time, 1 minute 20.5. Okay, so you're gaining by 8 tenths. 8 tenths.